am so excited about this new boost patch. It's, no drugs, no chemicals. It's just plain energy in a patch. I had the opportunity when a week or so ago, we were at Montreal for a training event. And because I am a regional VP with the company, I was given a pack of patches and I shared it with my team that was there. And then I tried it myself the next day when I got up. I was really tired from being in Montreal, flying up on Friday, flying home on Sunday, and just really tired. And when I woke up Sunday morning, I was like, oh, and then my head started spinning. It's like, okay, I got to get packed. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to be at the airport at this time. I got to call the Uber. Like my head was just spinning. And then I'm like, okay, Cathy, put the energy patch on and you'll have the energy for the day. But what I did get was energy, but I also got a calm energy. I was like so excited. There wasn't the jitters. I instantly calmed down and I started putting everything in a row. And it's like, and I went about my day. And then when I was getting ready to go to the airport, some of the girls were saying, well, you shouldn't have put it on now because you want to sleep on the plane. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. But I got on the plane. I fell asleep when I got on the plane. I got off the plane. And I was energized because normally when you have like an hour sleep, it's like you wake up and it's like, oh, why did I do that? No, I woke up and I was refreshed and I was like raring to go. And I got home and I should have been like tired. And I wasn't. I actually was like, okay, I'm going to jump in the car. I'm going to run to my sons, see them. I haven't seen them in a little bit. So jumped in the car, went to my son's and stayed there until like 9:30 at night, came home. And I was like, wow. So I am super excited about this patch. And I just ordered one of the 12 packs. And I've got a list of people that are waiting for them.
Well, that's it. When you're talking about, I was thinking before we got on here, I was thinking, I've been to conferences for probably 15 years, for various companies and things. And every single time I'm exhausted. Every time. I mean, even when I was 15 years younger, I was exhausted at these conferences because they're high energy and you're talking to everybody and staying up late and getting up early and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, gosh, this coming up in January will be the first conference that I'll have the energy patch. And I'm like, yeah, baby.
Yay. That's exactly
It
how I
sounds
felt.
silly, but it's like, because I'm always like trying to go to bed early during conferences because I need to get up early. And it's like, for me, my energy, I got to balance it and keep it like, I can't be like up all night and 1 hour of sleep. At least I don't think I can. But maybe with the boost patch, I'll give it a try. But yeah, I've usually really drained through these conferences. So I'm very excited about that.
Yes, no, and that's how I felt. And it's like, usually, because I am up in the higher ranks, I'm going to more events and I'm up later. And so Friday night was a VIP event, and then Saturday night was the party for everyone. And so I was busy all weekend, and then we had training all day long on Saturday. But I just felt so great. Yeah, it was amazing.
And that's another thing that I've done a couple other interviews with people who talk about the boost patch, and they said that gave them kind of a clarity. And it wasn't
Yes.
like, it's not like you stick it on your arm and you're just like, "Boo!" It's not like that. It's more
It's
like this,
fun.
yeah, this like
It,
nice,
it
smooth energy, not like coffee or any, an energy drink. And you know what I also thought about is like there's no calories.
right.
Most things you take for energy come with calories, 100 calories, 500 calories, depending on how you get your drink made at Starbucks. It's like,
That's true. It's usually stuff that you don't want in your body.
right, right.
That's so true. But it's funny that you say that, Kim, because although, when I put it on, I felt like a calm energy. I totally agree. Like, I felt like clarity,
Yeah.
like brain fog was gone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
That's
even felt
awesome.
like I could see clearer. And
Oh, wow.
I don't know, but I
Woo.
really felt like it did a lot of things for me, and I can't wait.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually don't drink big brand coffees because I actually feel foggier after I drink that stuff. I don't feel better at all. I don't feel more energized either. So I stay away from all that stuff.
Well,
Anyways.
and in saying that, Kim, it's a good thing to bring up because I'm not allowed to have coffee
Oh,
because of some heart issues.
mm-hmm.
So to be able to put a boost patch on and get some energy, I am really excited because it doesn't affect anything. I can have it. I can put the patch on because there's nothing in it. So it doesn't affect me. So I'm not allowed to have coffee or anything like that has caffeine in it. Even chocolate, I'm not supposed to have. So the fact that I can have a boost patch and get my energy up, I'm super pumped.
Right. And when you think about it economically, even, it's like, people spend a lot of money on energy drinks, energy, coffees and things like that. And you can get this boost patch for $2 or less per day. I mean, if you join us, it's even cheaper, but that's a great deal. I mean, that for energy, and you get all your laundry list done, your whole checklist, you can get through it without feeling that afternoon lag, and you really don't have to think about it. You just stick it on and then you just go.
Right. Exactly.
So so this is such a big deal. I mean, everyone I know wants more energy. So tell us a little bit about yesterday's big sale.
Oh, wow. So they launched yesterday for the associates only. And we were allowed to buy a 12 pack. Each pack is 28. So they went within hours and we did $1 million day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is amazing. And the fact that this is just going to continue because the associates got those, and then come December 1st of December, they're coming out for customers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, this is only just begun. Like $1 million day, that's unheard of. I mean, we are the fastest growing that you're going to see.
Yeah, and it was a very limited supply. I had to try like 4 or 5 times to get, they kept replenishing and replenishing, and it was like sold out most of the day. And then I got in and got it packed, thankfully. But yeah, it was touch and go for sure. And I started at 7 a.m. because I didn't realize they started at 12:01 a.m. that day. I mean, I didn't realize
Right.
that counts as Monday. So I was like, I woke
Right.
up at 7 and I looked and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're sold out already. Holy cow. So it was like, it took me a few hours to check in and finally get in on a replenishment. But yeah, that went crazy fast.
My day was super busy yesterday. I have a lot of team members, and I'll tell you, there was a lot of team members panicking because they're like, I want that boost patch.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's sold out. It's like, just chill out. They're letting so many out at a time. And but within a few hours, they were gone and sold out. And we did $1 million day.
So how did you feel like this is going to help build our business? And what's
Well,
yeah.
well, building our business, like, to be able to give people a solution drug free, is so huge, and people are really starting to jump on board with these patches because they want to get out of taking drugs. Yes, we're talking about the boost patch today, but we got 12 other patches that work amazing. So this is going to build, I mean, the fact that Jay, who is our owner and inventor, he is being interviewed for a direct selling magazine, and because they are noticing what we have and where we're going with this, and they are just amazed at the new technology and what we have in our hands, to the fact that not only are we going in the first magazine with other networking companies, they've also asked Jay for an exclusive on just our company because they're so impressed with what we have and what we're sharing, that they are doing a complete cover of our owner and inventor, because this technology is just, nobody else has what we have.
Right. And it's like, it's just a little patch.
Right.
And it's easy to ship in the mail. And how many countries are we in now?
We're Canada, US, UK, European Union, and there's 4 other places opening in the new year. So it's like
32
it's
right
really
now,
growing.
something like that right now. Yeah, we got a lot, and yeah, we've got more coming. And
Yes.
what's exciting is that a lot of people from other companies, there's a lot of companies that have been closing lately,
Yes.
which is heartbreaking. I was just talking to a lady this weekend. You know, she's been with one of the companies that for 16 years. You know,
Wow.
she's got to wholesale out all of her inventory, and she's, you know, it's tough.
It's such a shame. You know, networking, it's not easy, but I'll tell you, it definitely is the way to go. And I just feel sorry for these companies that are closing out. But I'll tell you, that's one thing our owner inventor talks about, is doing it the right way for the 2024, let's say, because the FDA wants you compliant and they want you doing it right. So that's the great thing about having Jay doing our business now, because he's up on what they need and they want, and he's willing to put the effort in. And you know, they want a customer based business. And you know, as you know, we also have the token program, which is a totally other topic, but it's amazing the fact that we can share the income with the company by buying tokens. So there's a lot to it, but I'll tell you, it's a new innovative company that this is where we need to be.
Yeah, it's exciting because, you know, most companies like this, they don't do any kind of advertising at all. You know, it's all word of mouth. It's all kind of up to us to, you know, get that word out there through Facebook or whatever. But now the Super Patch Company, they've got a big, huge billboard. It's more than a billboard though. It's like electronic billboard in Times Square. It's huge. And
Yes.
then that changes like with all the different patches throughout the, you know, day or week or however they got it set up. And then we've got we're reaching out to a lot of sports teams, high, you know, high well, I can't think of the words, but you know, really good athletes are
Yeah.
sponsoring, you know, we're getting them on board, you know, and it's like we're really doing way more than most network companies do to kind of get the word out there, because this is a big deal. This is like life-changing stuff. I mean, I have a testimony group. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonies about, you know, how these patches have changed people's lives. And it's not just the, the rich and famous lives. It's just regular people, because it's affordable.
Well, that's the great thing that, Jay is so down to earth and just such a sweet man and kind and caring. And that's what I love about this company because he's keeping it affordable for everybody. He said, this isn't for the elite only. He
Right.
said, this is for everybody.
Hmm.
And, it's, you put a patch on, basically it's a coffee a day. And nowadays, the patches are cheaper than coffee.
It's much cheaper than coffee. You can find a $2 coffee. It's probably not that good.
Right, exactly. Now they're paying like 5, 6, $8, depending on what they're looking for, latte, da 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 da.
Yeah.
It's like, no, no. Put a patch on
Yeah.
and you're gonna save money because nowadays people are struggling financially. And what would $300 to $500 more a month do for you?
Yeah.
And people are like, you know what? It would do a lot. People are struggling financially in the world. Things have gone up so much in price and to keep your kids in sports and to do different things is like it's so difficult today. So to be able to put an extra 300 to 500 or $1,000 in your bank account a month is life changing for some people.
Yeah.
And, of course you can do more. Some people are, they can make 10,000, 20,000, $50,000 a month, whatever you want. It's what you put into it that is going to bring that. And so it's really exciting where we're going. And I just feel like with this new innovative company, we are so fortunate.
Yeah, we're definitely in the right place for sure. And we have the right product. And it's what always jazzes me the most is like how much we help other people. That's what really gets me motivated when, you can help someone sleep better, or you can help someone get, not have pain, or even just having energy and feeling like they can, not be overwhelmed by life is,
Yeah.
it's very gratifying for me. I love it.
Yeah.
And, the money's good too. So that's always a nice.
Yeah, that's always a bonus as well. So it's always great to help people, but it's great that you can afford to help yourself as well.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it was so exciting to be on a call last night. There's a team that we are just rocking it. This lady just ranked up to president. She's only been in the company like less than a year,
Hmm.
and she's already ranked up to president, which is the second highest in the company. Her team, like when we were on the call last night, it was so exciting to hear people they've got 8 kids
Right.
and they're doing this business. They said it's the easiest business they've ever done. And that's so exciting. And they're like 35-year-olds and like it's nice to be able to see the younger generation find something that they can improve their life and see the financial rewards. And like I just kind of chuckled because there's 4 or 5 of them on the team that have like 6, 8, 10 kids. And I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, and they are rocking it.
Right. Yeah. And you're right. It is, as far as like these businesses go, this is a very simple one in a sense. I mean, you're not having to, there's no, so a lot of times, like when you're trying to sell something that has like an ingredient type thing where you're drinking something or it's a pill or something like that, there's a lot of like, you have to sort through and make sure people aren't allergic to this and that. And you have to ask a lot of questions. And, it's like there's just a little more, iffiness about it. But,
Right.
and either it's just simple because it's safe for everybody.
Right.
It's safe for,
Absolutely.
it's absolutely safe no matter what. I mean, there's nobody that's can't use this product. And it's
No.
very simple to use. You just stick it on your skin. and it's very easy to ship. You know, there's just I mean, it's just a lot of real pluses about how awesome it is. Plus, I mean, and when we talk about that, one of the things that's probably the most important is that it's a proprietary patch. There's a lot of patches out there these days. Have you seen the ads popping up here and there? Patches, I don't know what's in them or what they are, but ours is not like them because
Ours is FDA registered.
registered. Plus, it's a proprietary. What do you call it? It's protected, so it's globally protected. Also, like no one can replicate this patch.
Yeah, nobody can take what we have. Jay
Technology.
was smart enough to put his fingerprint in the middle of it, and nobody can steal a fingerprint.
Right. Yeah. So it's that gives a lot of safety because, you know, like everything, you know, things get fatty. They get like they become a fad, you know, and there's patches all over the place. But ours will never be replicated, and ours works different than every other patch out there. I mean, ours is
Correct.
original. So I think it, you know, it's exciting because this is going to last over time because it works.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you. And yeah, this is exciting to start this new boosted venture. So that's
Yes.
great. It's going to be super fun. It's already fun. So
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Kim, for having me on. And I look forward to the future.
yes, yes. Have a great day, Cathy. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
You too. Bye
Bye.
bye.